So I found out where I made a mistake. See, initially I was having this under if for condition, like if condition. Okay, but we need to have this out of the loop. Okay, so now it will be printing as the required output. So when we check for count, it will print as 5. But let us take this out of the loop. Okay, so it says that it has been repeated 5 times, but note that initially we are taking the count as 0, but let's take it as 1, because for the first number we need the count to be 1, right? Okay, this is if condition. Okay, when there is 6 consecutive numbers, it will print the consecutive numbers. Else okay, that means I is not equal to prev. Okay, count equal to 0. So when I give 5 times, it's giving 4. So what is happening here? I'm not sure. Okay, first time it is not equal now. So for the first round it won't increment. From the second round it will increment. Okay, so that means if it changes to 0, what will happen? Again it's printing 4. Okay, so let's take count plus 1. It would say 5 numbers or in consecutive with each other. So when I put it as 0, see, 2 numbers, 2 consecutive numbers. So yes, so be it any number, this program is working. So 1 1 2. So okay, so I'm giving it as 5. So but we shouldn't do like this, right? So this is also somewhere, see, if I give it one more, so it will just give us the count as 2. Okay, somewhere we are missing. Okay, so count, so we need the maximum count. Okay, so remember we learnt about the maximum. Max count equal to 0. Let's say we should increment, and if another if condition, max count is less than count equal to no, max count will become as count. Okay, so let's print the max count. See, we got 5. So that means there are 5 pairs of numbers. So it should basically be like max count plus 1, as I said earlier. What's happening? Yeah, 6. See, Now this will be the condition 3. Okay, so let me give a number 98 y5555. So 555 89. So okay. Good, good. So just if let's say like condition 3 equal to max count plus 1 should be, what was the condition? The consecutive number should be less than 6. It should not be more than 5. Okay. Number should not more than 5 times in consecutive way. So let's see. Now we have got 6 consecutive numbers. Wait, I didn't give any print statement. So print of condition 3, I guess. Okay, so print of condition 3 will become false. So if suppose we had like 5 numbers, no 5 consecutive numbers, it will be giving us true. Okay, so this is the third condition, and the fourth condition is very easy. I already gave you guys a clue. So no number should not have any digit more than 7 times. That's a very simple thing. Okay, let me give you how to do it. So how should we do it? So x equal to, we are already having a string, something like 98. Okay, 8888. So it should not be consecutive now. So 0 1 2 3. So how many times do we have? It's already 7 times, and there are, what is the length? 1 2 3 4 5, and one more number should be there, right? So 9. See, there are 10 numbers. Okay, and 8 has been repeated like 7 times. Okay, this case it should give us true, and if so for this 8 case, so 8 has been repeated 8 times, so that should be giving us as false. Okay, let's say like condition, okay, this should be a simple for I in x. If I dot count, if I dot count of no x dot count of I is greater than 7, flag equals false. Okay, so I will have initially flag to be as true. Okay, so flag, if it is more than 7, flag will be false. So it will look for 9 and its count in that string, and 8 and its count in the string, and this count. Okay, so if it is greater than 7, flag will become false. Okay, so condition 4 equals false. No, flag. Condition 4 will be flag. Okay, so now let's say like print of condition 4. Let's see what's gonna happen. See, false, because we are having it more than 8 times. So when it is 7 times, it gives true. So I have explained you all the parts in different, like, separately. Try to find out, try to answer all the questions. Good luck, guys. So I'm just signing off. You just need to, so these are all the conditions given here. Okay, and another case is that it should be a number. Okay, so the another condition is that if you are having it some other character into it other than that of a number, you should print false. So that is the another condition which is not given in the question. So condition 5. Okay, so it should be a number. Should be a number. Okay, so how do you check this? X equal to, let's say, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Okay, there is this function called as y equal to is digit. Print of x, so print of y. Okay, seems like we have to do something else. So let's turn this into a string for I in x. For I in x, is digit. For I dot is digit of I. X dot is digit of I. It is just checking is digit. Okay, so x dot is digit means okay, we need now indent. Got it. See. I guess. Sorry for the trouble. Just give me a second. Okay. So simple. I got another idea. Very simple. Condition 4 equals x dot is digit. So simple. I guess this should work. Print of condition 4. See, if I'm giving any special character, here's false. So easy. So it's very good. So that's it, guys. Sorry for the delay. I'm just